G'day folks, it's Thunderbolts here again. Welcome back for another video on salvaging in the 3.22 PTU. Today we are going to take the reclaimer out and test the claw and the viability of whether you can actually efficiently solo operate the reclaimer. Special shout out to the darkie from on the PTU tonight, who sent me a bit of money to help fund the purchase of the ship, as I didn't have one. So thank you very much for that. And I've got myself a mission. We're going to go and salvage a salvager, which is a vulture. We're going to go salvage a vulture to start with and then continue on. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into mining mode. Well, actually, first thing I'll need to do is to swap seats. Well, we'll get ourselves a bit closer, shall we? Let's go. There, looks good. Okay. We'll jump into the claw operator seat, which is right beside us. So it's quite convenient that we just have to jump from one seat to the other. Okay, we've got power on. Mining mode, the arm is deploying. Oh, look at that. So we can see that we've got the Vulture highlighted, obviously. Alt W would be for fracture mode. So we can start fracturing that to break it up. Very nice. About 5 pieces. And then Alt S and we can start sucking that in. And because it is a fairly small ship, we shouldn't need to move. And look at that. Within a couple of seconds, our Vulture is gone. We can exit out of mining mode, retract our claw. Okay, we'll have a look and see. Actually, let's jump back into mining mode. We filled up 11.6 SCU out of a 360 SCU. Oh look, we can see the claw from here too. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we barely even put a dent in our filler station. So let's jump out of that seat. Our mission is complete. Let's grab another one. And what I will be doing is I'm just going to continue going and grabbing some salvage missions. I will show you the fracturing and the disintegration of each ship as we go up in level. And we will return back together once I have filled up the filler station, and we'll work out just how long this has taken to do a full load from basic salvage all the way up to larger salvages. So we'll head off to this next. Well, first we need to get into the pilot seat. Can we get out of this seat, please? I'm not in that seat. Okay, we'll get in the pilot seat. And to pilot seat. So if you actually had a partner here with you, you could easily get this done so quickly. You just pull up, your co-pilot will obviously activate your mining mode, fracture and disintegrate the target, and then the pilot can just continue on. You would probably only need maybe one person down below shifting boxes, but once again, you only need to do that once you've got your filler station full. So let's go do a bunch of salvages, and we'll catch up again once we're full. So between where we left off and now, I forgot to unpause the video recording to show the disintegration and fracturing of the Cutlass Black. So we're now here about to salvage a Redeemer. Okay, so that completes the salvaging of the Redeemer. Now we'll move on to a C2. Alrighty, we've arrived at the C2 and we'll start fracturing that up. Okay, so the size of this C2, as you can see, 398.4 SU is going to well and truly fill me up with 360 capacity in the filling station. So let's munch that up. So we can see it's highlighted orange, which means that we're going to have some wastage there. It'll still munch it up. It's just that we're going to lose some of that SCU because we can only carry the total of 360 SCU. And this is going to give me more than enough to fill me up. But we can still eat it. Unfortunately, quite a large piece of the C2 there. It's taking a little bit of time. And there we go. Nom 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 nom. So if we have a look now, our filler station is full. So let's go jump down and have a look at our stations. If we have a look at our station here, we've got 360 out of 360 internal storage. We can change the size of our boxes that we produce. Now I'm going to go 16 SCU. I want the bigger one first. Auto eject, and we can start ejecting. So this is going to start filling up the boxes, and it'll pump them out once they're ready. And then we can move them, stack them up in our storage spots, and wait for them to come out. Now if we have a look over on this side here as well, we could potentially also get this one going. Yes, we can auto eject and eject, so we can start having them both producing cartons. I can lift them up, and seems to be a little bit buggy there. There we go, and we can stack that on the grid there. We've got one coming out from this side now. It's ready. Alright, we'll grab that and stick it over there. Alright, so I just continued throwing boxes as they came out. I tried to send the 16s down to the floor below, which is the storage level. It was very difficult trying to get the 16 SU crates down there, but I would imagine the 2 SUs would be a lot easier, as well as the 1 SUs if you were to do those. The only problem is that the floor below doesn't have a grid to snap to. So I just continued throwing boxes until I had emptied the filler stations, and then I headed off to our next target, which was a hammerhead. So for some reason, as I arrived to the Hammerhead location, there were some NPC ships that decided that they wanted to crash into the Hammerhead. Very odd behavior. I had to reposition my reclaimer a couple of times because the Hammerhead was slowly moving away due to the impacts from the NPCs, but I got myself into a good position to be able to fracture and disintegrate it. Okay, so we've broken up that, and by fracturing this one piece of the Hammerhead that's in front of us, we're going to get 99% or so of what we could possibly fit into our hold. Got another piece up there that we'll be able to grab. Starting to disintegrate. Let's see the little pixel dust there. And nom 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 nom. Going. I think. Oh no, depot 33, 55.3 out of 60. Okay. So we're going to need to reposition to get that other piece and fill ourselves up. There, jump out of the pilot seat, jump into the claw, deploying. This is another 49 SU, so this will well and truly fill us up. Okay, filler station full. So we'll head back down to the processing level, and what I want to do this time is I want to make some 2SU crates and just double check what the size of those grids are. Processing. So what I might do is I might get one side making 16s and one side making 2s, shall we? So this side can go 2SU, eject, auto eject. Okay. This side is going to make our 16s that we're just going to throw over there. So you 16s eject. Okay, so 2XL, or 2SU I should say. Alright, so we can fit that side by side there. There. Okay, we can't touch those other ones. So 16 there. Go throw that on the pile. So we can do another row there. So it looks like it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7 by 5, which is 35, so 70 on each side here. Okay, we can stack them too high. Throw that on the pile. Let's see, will it go 3 high by chance? No, definitely not. Okay. So that's 70, 140. The other side took less because it would only take 2 of the 16s. We couldn't put a third one in there.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
So let's see if Admin Center wants any. Oops. Claimer. Cannot sell. 182, 183, 184. I'm saying 236 of 420. I got a lot more than that. Why won't it let me sell it? That's the thing. Even if it says no demand, there's nothing there. Doesn't want to sell it there. Is there a shipping commodities? Uh-oh, uh-oh. See ya. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to call it there. Because I really couldn't be bothered going and having another look. We've got the reclaimer stored. We've got a ton of building material on there. Very easy to solo. You're only switching between two seats. You only have to go down and empty out the filler station once it's full, which is a capacity of 360 SCU. And I managed to do 2 full filler stations worth, so 720 SCU building materials in under 2 hours. I think I read somewhere that somebody said that it's worth about 12,000 per SU, which seems a bit rich. If that was the case, then I'd have something like about $8.5 million worth of, or 8.5 million credits worth of building materials on board. But I believe I will continue falling for quite some time, and it actually looks like there's somebody else over there that's has previously fallen or is currently falling as well. Hey mate. Anyway, it's a different view of Orison that I have not seen before. So we'll call it there. Thunder out.